Welcome, my friend, to Hello Main Street. I'm your host, Monica Sanchez, and here we talk about thought provoking tips, tricks, and ideas for fellow entrepreneurs just like you. So, today we are going to be talking about credit cards, right? How many of them do you have? I have a couple. Okay, so credit cards is not an all bad thing. It's kind of like you use them in moderation, right? So I received a credit card today in the mail. And so that really prompted me to let's talk about this because I think there's some misnomers about it, but then there's also some good ways to use it and keep you guys on track. But credit cards are a thing, right? We use them on a daily sometimes if we have to, especially as business owners. There's times when we have to buy some specific inventory right then and there. We can't wait until the end of the month because we have a project that's due for one of our clients, right? So we want to keep happy clients. And in order to do that, we need to purchase in advance and then pay it off after we get paid. So today I wanted to show you that I received here a credit card in the mail, right? They're like, great, we want you to be one of our preferred customers, so on, so forth, yada, yada, yada. And then I had seen in here, let me just scooch this up a bit here. I blocked out the name of the company because, not trying to diss anybody by any means. But this store, it's a store, they said, yay, you have been approved to get a credit card at 34.49%. I'm like, what? I mean, how much is a house mortgage these days? 7, 8%. And people are gawking at that, but yet they will use their credit cards on a daily and look at 34.49%. Now I have an over 700 credit score and they're sending me this high interest rate. And I'm like, you have to be kidding me. Anyways, I don't need to use them. So I'm fortunate for that. But I thought, let's just talk about that because people were like, give me the credit card. I'll sign up. I'll worry about it later. Right. And it happens. So that's okay. But let's talk about this. So what I went ahead and I did was I used Experian right here, right? They have a calculator. So I was like, hey, Experian, I have a credit card balance. Maybe I want to charge something. Maybe I need to buy something new for the house. Maybe, AC. Maybe my AC went out. I had that happen to a friend of mine just recently. And so I'm like, I'm going to put it on my credit card at 34.49%. And I'm going to make a minimum payment here of $39 a month, right? And so I'm like, how long is it going to take me to pay this bad boy off if I just keep making that minimum amount, right? Because then that just means I have more money in my pocket to spend. It's going to take me, if I made the minimum payments, look at this, it's going to take me till June 2028 to pay off $1,000 credit card. It's going to take me 47 payments. That's crazy. All right. With that minimum of $39 credit payment a month, right? And what I love here is it's showing me here's the interest you're going to pay. So you're literally paying them almost $1,000 for you to use $1,000. So I thought this was really great. And I really like this graph. So I think that's why I like Experian here. It gives you a couple of different types of visuals, right? It will give you the breakdown, which I love because I'm all about when is it going to be off my plate and I can move on to something else. And then I like these little graphs here. So I'm paying the amount 44.7%. Is that what that says? Yeah. And I am paying the principal is 55.3% with the interest is 44.7%. So when you're looking at picking up that credit card to use it, because maybe it's a fun day. I have my daughter right now. She is at Universal Studios. So people probably are like, oh, let's just put it on the card. We'll pay it off later. We're having so much fun. We want to live in the moment and have the experience, right? We deserve it, So, it's going to take a while to pay off that thing if you just make those minimum amounts. So how can you avoid that? Good question. I love that. So let us take a look at some things here. So the first thing that I would do is to pay it off at the end of the month, right? So then great. You had it in your bank account. You used your credit card because you were having so much fun, but you're like, I'm going to pay it off at the end of this month and then we'll be good, right? And so that's okay. Go for it. Live in the moment. There's nothing wrong with that. The other tip I would give is that you use the rule of thumb of below 30% of the total credit limit that you have. Now, why would you want to do that? Well, there's two reasons. The first reason is that it is going to help you to improve your credit score. And the second reason is it's going to show responsibility on your behalf. Like, hey, kudos to you for making the payments on time. I love it. So that is not bad, right? And then tip number 3, avoid cash advances. If you think that, what was that amount? 34.49% was high, you will pay more. That's right. You will pay more in cash advances. So that's craziness. Anyways, I just wanted to share that with you today. I thought those were good information. And then also, don't forget, we will be having workshops. Here's the workshop series that will be coming up starting on Wednesday, July 17th. We will be talking about different ways to look at your budget, to be able to spend wisely. Doesn't mean you have to be, no fun Nancy, but it just means you have to be financially fit Freddie, right? Just no pun intended. So I thought I would just throw that out there to you guys. It will be online, which is great. The QR code is right there. So please, if you are like interested, like, hey, I want to know more, we also offer free one-to-ones. We are having them in person. We are having them also in Spanish as well, and in the Tri-Cities area. So we really are just wanting to help people be more conscious and savvy with their money, right? And savvy with your businesses, because that's always important. And if you are looking to get more information or wanting to talk to me, feel free to reach out to me. My LinkedIn profile, I'm going to go this way here, right? My LinkedIn profile is right down that way. And would love to chat with you. Feel free to reach out to me. I'm going to go this way right here. Feel free to reach out to me. I am on LinkedIn. I would so appreciate getting connected with you. And, tell me what your experiences have been. Have you had some aha moments? Or were you like, yeah, I was one of those people, right? And I was able to turn things around and I can sleep at night. I feel so much better when I know that my credit cards are paid off, or, I'm able to save for my future. It takes a while sometimes, and it's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But just getting started, you have to apply the knowledge in order to be more successful when it comes to budgeting, finances, and all of that great stuff. So if you have enjoyed this, please share this information with others. Even if you're like, you know what, I'm really good with my finances, I don't need any help. That's awesome. I want to say kudos to you. But there are others out there that are struggling, or maybe they just have questions, right? We're here. I'm here. I want to help to answer those questions. And if I don't know the answer, I will always go to somebody else who knows that answer to get those questions answered. Thank you so much, my friend. I always appreciate you. Please like and share this, and we'll talk to you soon. And as you know, we are